It is speed dating for ghosts. Made in Unity. Right. Hi. Oh, hello there. You must be here for the speed dating. My name is Fran. I run this little operation. Nice to meet you, Fran. You're a nice one. We get all kinds of ghosts here. Nice ones, sad ones, a few spooky customers. Gets lonely being a ghost. I like being alone. I've never met a ghost who didn't need someone. Someone to talk to help make sense of all of this. Maybe you're right. That's the spirit. We've got 3 rooms set up, each with their own super fun themes. You pick one and sit at a table. Makes sense? Doesn't it though? Another ghost who also signed up sits across from you. You have a few minutes to get to know them. Then a bell rings and you switch seats. A bell rings from somewhere. Just like that. In all, you meet 3 ghosts over 2 rounds. And at the end, you get to choose your favorite. If they like you too, you go on a date. How's all that sound? Can't wait. Neither can I. Right, first things first though. Ooh, room of palms, room of liars, room of black. Yes. The room of black isn't really a room at all. It's more of a garden courtyard. The sun beats down as you squint to see what's growing. Rows upon rows of yellow and brown plants. Dying and rotting in the sun. Oh, joyful. What fruit these plants produce shriveled on the vine. But there's a peace to this place. The crickets are chirping. Cricket isn't here? Wow. And well beyond the garden, a train passes. You sit at a table opposite an empty chair. The bell rings and a ghost appears. Ah! He's got tentacles. Ooh! I'm a ghost! Ooh! Ooh! Lol. Wait! LOL! Oh, lol! Isn't it great being dead? It's pretty neat. Right? Being dead is the best way to live. I'm Dre. Is it Dre? I'm like, dead, obviously. Nice to meet you, Dre. I'm also like, dead. Go figure. Let's be dead together. What do you do for fun? I haunt places. Like, actually scare people. Nothing too mean. Just like, flicker lights off and on. Move stuff around so it floats. Push people downstairs. You know, ghost stuff. Fun! Wait, you push people downstairs? Lol. I don't actually. I was just pulling your leg. Or whatever it is you got. Dre looks around. Man, look at this place. Only ghosts would think a rotten garden is a good place to pick up. And yet you're here. Well, yeah, I'm here. Ever tried dating ghosts in the wind? They all just contort and wail. And not in a good way. What are you into? Boobies. Dre snorts a little. No, but seriously. I've gone out with all kinds. Pretty girls in dresses, who carry their own heads, a shadow who refused to let me look directly at him. Being dead is great. It's the other dead people that kill me. Ah, blunt. Where? I could use one. Just kidding. Pot does nothing now. Holy doesn't do nothing. Getting messed up. It's the only thing that I miss about living. When I was alive, I love jokes about dying. Life sucked. Jerks everywhere. Never enough money. The jerks got the money. I'd be all, the best way to die is now. Before death does me in. It should at least buy me dinner. Jokes, you know. But now I am dead. It just feels right. Like maybe it was meant to be. Which I guess it makes sense. Since we all die in junk. Okay. Antler Ghost rang that bell thing. That means we change places. See you in a bit. I kinda like him. Another ghost appears. Oh, Grandma Ghost. Oh, hello there. I'm Hattie. You have to forgive me. I'm a little shy. It's just so nice to get out of home. To see a new face. The home? I haunt the old folks' home. See, Granny. Where I died. Queen Mary's. It's not a nice place to live, let alone die. Few nursing homes are. The nurses do their best, but they are short-staffed. The residents are frequently neglected. To make Queen Mary's a little bit better. That is my mission in death. How do you help? Any way I can. I keep watch on vitals. Ring a nurse when needed. Tuck residents in at night. In their final moments. I whisper in their ears. There's more, I say. Just you wait. That's so nice. I never thought death would be like this. As ghosts, we have power over the living. Whether they know it or not. We ought to use that power for good. I agree. Now that you're dead, what do you do with your time? Wow, you're asking me a question. I'm still figuring that out. It's strange being dead. There's a Bible verse I think about sometimes. It is better for you to enter the kingdom of God with one eye than to have two eyes and be thrown into hell, where the worms that eat them do not die and the fire is not quenched. I still have both my eyes, but what I see isn't like hell. Hell is other people. I've heard that. I don't believe it. I can't imagine anything worse than being alone. Were you alone when you were alive? No, I had a partner. Milton. Milton's! He's actually alive. A resident at the home. Well, then why are you here? Oh, I guess that's our time. I suppose I will see you again when I come back around. Thank you for the talk. Milton was here. A Christian ghost. Another ghost appears. Ooh. The ghost says nothing, only stares. Hi? What is it you require? I'm not sure. You have an eternity to decide. That is what it means to die. We are stripped of time. We are given eternity. Who are you? My name? I am unknowable. You can call me Gary. That is who I was. Who I used to be. Tell me about Gary. Gary was a simple man. An accountant. Common. Gary liked the Potter of Rain. Baseball games and decaffeinated tea. What happened to Gary? Whoa! He breathes in deeply, remembering something horrible. What's wrong? The knife. I still feel the blade. The life draining out. Emptied. An empty space. Where once there was something. Now cobwebs. A draft. Who killed you? I do not remember. Can you help me remember? Oh! Your time with Gary ends before you have a chance to answer. Perhaps if you get to know Gary a little better, you can help him. Help him remember how he died. It's one way to spend an evening. The second round begins. Okay. Everybody's so flipping gloomy here. I keep thinking, who died? We could liven it up. Oh man. Okay. Like a prank? Or maybe we can try to scare other ghosts. Who haunts the hunters or something. They seem hard to spook. Sigh. You're probably right. That one ghost especially. Hattie? That's the one. She looks like a snowball. Horrifying. I did see a panicky little ghost. They went into another room. If only they were here. Man, we should just go haunting. Freak out some flashbacks. Give them something to be afraid of. I'd like that. Cool. I don't meet a lot of ghosts like you. Nice ones, I mean. Usually I pal around with other poltergeists. What's wrong with poltergeists? Nothing at all. Poltergeists are the best. It's pretty much just like the movie. One time, I even tried to suck a girl into the TV. The glass got in the way. Kinda messy, actually. Did she die? Nah. I was kidding. I'm not like that. My friends, though, way more intense about the ghost stuff. My friend Beck likes to make corpses wink. At morticians. At open gasket funerals. Allison haunts an airport hotel. Guess she likes to watch weird people doing it. I just hang out. Go to shows. Terrorize this normie couple I know. Rich types who moved into my old house. They actually put up a plaque that says, "Live, laugh, love." Bleh! How do you terrorize the normies? Possession is fun. When they're asleep, I make the girl sit up in bed and point at the corner in the dark. The guy wakes up, sees what she's pointing at, freaks out. It wakes her up and she freaks out too. It's great. Sometimes. At other times, I want to meet ghosts who aren't like me. I'm sick of doing the same things. But then I actually remember I like doing those things. I really just want to share them with someone new. I know I probably sound pathetic. Aw. Already? This was okay. Come find me after. We'll do something. I'm up for anything. Good. I just want to know how Gary died. I don't care about Hattie. Hello again. How's the speed dating going? Is it everything you hoped it would be? There's some weirdos here. It's just depressing me. I think I know what you mean. When you meet other lonely souls, and these souls are particularly lonely, you start to wonder if you like them. From what I've seen, you're not. There's something different about you. A light. I can literally see it glowing in there. In your guts. I just don't let it go to your head. Dying has shown me there's still a lot to learn. Always something new worth knowing. Hattie looks at the garden rotting around you. Do you like gardening? I love gardening. I never cared much for flowers. They're beautiful, but they sure don't last. Vegetables are where it's at. I love ones that grow like the dickens. Squash, snap peas, spaghetti squash vines are thick and sharp. They will choke other plants if you're not careful. How about spinach? Spinach is a fun one. If you stay on top of harvesting the baby leaves, a plant will produce for months. But if you neglect it, spinach will run wild and grow bitter. Now, that were ghosts. I know we don't need to eat. I still like to grow food. Helps something live, you know. Oop, there goes the bell. I'm due at the nursing home tomorrow. I'd be honored if you joined me. It's not as exciting a date as other ghosts might offer, but it has its rewards. Someone dear to me is taking a turn for the worse. I'm afraid he only has a few days left. I want to make sure he knows that it won't be his last. Let me think about it. I understand. I'll be at the Queen Mary's at 7 AM. Hope to see you there. Look, Hattie, I either, you know, have some fun with a cool guy, or I find out how Gary died. She takes her time. It seems like she wishes she could just stay and talk to you. Aw. Poor Hattie. Hello, Gary. How did you die? Let's focus on you for now. That is fair. I only recall slivers of my last memories alive. Emotions, work, a shadow along the wall. I know these memories are important. I do not know how they fit together. Tell me about the shadow. The shadow was long, dark, but familiar. It crept along the wall. It crept through the office as we worked at night. It came for me. It has a name. Oh, why can't I remember its name? Gary's eyes looked so threatening when you first met him. Now it just kind of looks sad. You're a good ghost, Gary. Your kindness is a rare among your kind. I still feel the blade, the life draining out. Join me after the final bell. Together we will discover why. Oh! Gary left a strange transit map behind. Routes you've never seen. A certain stop is circled. Choose your date. Who shall we date? Gary! Yeah? Alright. Let's do Gary. You arrive at the bus stop where Gary asked to meet. The last bus went by hours ago. Still, there are other ghosts. Waiting for something. One natters to herself like a squirrel. Another is on the ground, arms around his knees, rocking back and forth. The third ghost has his back turned, staring silently into the darkness. It's Gary. He's wearing a bow tie. Oh! I wore a bow tie. You look nice. I wish to look respectable. One must look respectable when meeting one's end, even for the second time. Also, I thought you would like it. I love it. Oh, Gary smiles. Briefly. We are going to the place where I died. The office where I worked as an accountant. Under the tracks, where the trains grind and the walls shake. The dead end of a crooked drive. Sounds spooky. Yes, spooky. A dim purple light washes over Gary's face. The dead of night bus has arrived. This bus is not sanctioned by any city. Its driver is a wisp, a fragment of a broken spirit, trained to perform repetitive tasks. You and the other ghosts get on the bus. Oh, it's like Spirited Away. There is no fare. You've all paid the price. The office is just as I remembered it. I sat in that corner. Accounting is not thrilling work, but it can be exceptionally busy. The papers on Gary's old desk are carefully stacked. It seemed like he liked to keep things orderly. My partner's desk, always a mess. Papers on rotting food cover every inch of the other desk. Service. Beg your pardon? What about your service? Not my service. Service was my partner. Service Galke. What was he like? I worked with the man for 16 years. At first, for a bank, we were miserable, so we struck out on our own. Gary sits at Service's desk. He turns on the desk lamp to get a better look at the papers. You'd make a good partner. I tried my best. I wish I could say the same for Service. He was a thief. The green and gold lamp collecting dust on Service's desk casts a long shadow. The shadow begins to move. It creeps along the wall until it hangs squarely over Gary. He was telling our clients they owned money. Money they did not owe. He would pocket it for himself, small amounts, so I would not notice. But even small numbers do not add up. Gary struggles to stand. He seems troubled by something. When I confronted him, there was a fight. In this room? Yes. I killed him! Oh god. I still feel the blade, the knife in my hand. I looked for gloves, bleach. I found them, but I could not hide what I'd done. Instead, I called the police. Sitting quietly in the dark, I waited for them to arrive. When the officers knocked on the door, I was so scared. They warned me, but I could not let go of the weapon, frozen in place, right there in our office. They shot me where I stood. I died here, same as Service. At least you know. I'm haunted by an act of vengeance, not the need for it. I am sorry for bringing you here. I am sorry I am not good. Don't be sorry. You are right. Sorry is reserved for those who are not. I must carry this burden. Atone for my act. I take comfort knowing Service is out there, somewhere. Perhaps seeking his own vengeance. I suppose it is only right that I give it to him. Gary is gone. The office is darker now. On the wall you see a portrait, 2 smiling men, Service and Gary, the day they opened their firm. The office begins to shake as the first train of the day rolls by overhead, but the picture stays fixed to the wall. Aww. That was so sad. I will see you. And remember Gary. Even though he did kill someone, but I still feel bad for him. Alright. Good night. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.